All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the 50 Year Sim. Last episode was episode 4, where we watched some of the first round and we accidentally skipped out on a couple of the games. So, yeah, sorry. Definitely my fault. We also, last episode we went from All Star Weekend. Um, just checked on certain teams, checked on what players were averaging, each of the reward races, and all the NBA team, rookie teams, and so forth. Today, we're going to be, just chilling. We're probably going to be doing the rest of the playoffs up until the finals. Um, yeah, I think we start with. Please note that the following games will be simulated. Okay, so we'll watch like one of each game basically. So game 1 in the semi-conference finals, it is 76ers versus Cavs, and funny enough the Cavs are actually hanging on. So we have 3 minutes left. 76ers are only up by 6 points. This could be an incredible upset for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So yeah, let's hop in and watch. The Cavaliers, don't know how they're here still. Can't remember. I know they traded Lonnie Shelton. They have Ben Paquette out. World B Freeze out. As World B Freeze going to hand it off to Jerry Sitching, who I believe they got from the Pacers. As Ben Paquette mid-range shot, he missed. Moses Malone goes head, pulls down that board. Clinton Richardson, I believe that is, to now Reggie Theus, who got traded up for Maurice Cheeks in episode 3, I believe. Moses Malone has Jerry sitting on him. Easy too. I don't know how that went in. It looked like he didn't get high enough, but he is found going to the line. Moses here is definitely having quite a good game, I would assume. He is kind of always going crazy. So yeah, the 76ers team is pretty stacked. Don't know how the Cavs are even this close, but yet we will watch and maybe we get a good game as World B Freeze trying to drive on Reggie Theus. Reggie Theus well contested it, grabs the board, throws it up to Wes Matthews, who is then going to dribble on Jerry, passes it to Mark Ibaroni, who gets it back to Reggie. Reggie is going to then drive on World B Free, layup over World B Free. It's good. Reggie Theus goes ahead and puts it in. Reggie Theus currently has 8 points and 9 assists. Jerry Sitchin is going to bring the ball up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's going to give it to I don't know which Thompson that is, but yeah, I want to say it's Michael Thompson. I'm gonna go check because now I'm curious. Oh no, it's Paul Thompson. Okay, it's Paul Thompson. Yeah. I don't know ball. I don't know ball. Mike Mitchell, by the way, fouled out, 6 fouls. He played 28 minutes and did not take a single shot. This is who they traded Lonnie Shelton for. Roy Hinson, 9 minutes played with only one singular shot. He is also fouled out the game. Cliff Robinson, who is their arguably second best player, if not best player, also fouled out the game. Over here, Julius Erving has only played 30 minutes. He's got 23 points. Moses Malone has played 42 and has 27, 11, and 5. Bernard King, not having the greatest of games, he is also fouled out. So very interesting. 3 of the players from the Cavs are fouled out. Moses is basically just going to have a field day in the final seconds. Never mind, he gives it to Reggie, who makes the nice midi, giving, I believe, Moses his first assist of the game. As World B Free is going to drive on Reggie again. Layup over Reggie, it's off. Malone with his 12th board, giving it up to Wes Matthews, who's going to drive, and he's going to go nowhere. Gives it up to Moses, who's running down the middle, has a free bucket, and gets another 2. So it looks like the 76ers are going to keep this game, but there is still 2 minutes left as well, either way. So we're going to hope the Cavs fight back as World Be Free with a nice spin move, but then he does a step back. Another spin move, layup over Reggie. Looks like he got blocked maybe, or maybe just airballed it, but Reggie, great defense. That is literally what the 76ers traded for him. Mark Ibaroni in the paint with a layup. That's going to be good off the pass from, I believe that was Reggie Theus, or was that Wes Matthews? Either way, John Garris is going to give it up to Paul Thompson. Paul Thompson, he's going to drive to the left, move back to his right, gives it back to Garris, back to World Be Free, who's cold at the top of the right key. He's going to shoot a contested 3 over Reggie Theus. He's going to miss. Moses pulls it down. Matthews bringing the ball back up to Mark, to Moses. I'm assuming they're going to throw into someone. Clinton Richardson. Then into a layup, which is good. Yeah, so this 76ers team is just smoking them. I mean, Reggie Theus' defensive presence clearly is stating a lot for this game. Jerry Sitchin's going to bring back the ball. I mean, they're almost down by 20 now. They're currently down by 17. Steve Stibanovich with a nice little midi post fade that is going to hit down by 15. I don't think they're going to do anything. They got 23 seconds. They would literally have to make multiple threes. So Moses in the paint. Nice little left-handed hook. He misses. Board goes to World Be Free. Well, from Steve Stibanovich. World Be Free is just going to probably dribble out the clock. Nothing really much he can do. And yeah, the 76ers are going to go ahead and take game 1 of the semi-conference finals. Reggie Theus there definitely was great. So was Moses Malone. Didn't get to see much of Julius Erving during the last time, but that is okay. So going ahead and looking into these next games, game 1 over here on the East End was Celtics versus Bucks, where the Celtics won by 13. Marquise Johnson had 35 and 6. Not enough to get it done. Buck Williams, 17 and 15. Sydney had a phenomenal game, but didn't score as much. 12, 7, 6, and 5. Larry Bird led the Celtics in this victory with 42, 11, and 7. Kevin McHale behind him with 24 and 7. Game 1 over in the West, it was a 5-point win over the Denver Nuggets. Kareem for the Lakers had 32 and 12 with 3 blocks. Magic 18, 7, and 8. Definitely a lower tier game. Over here on the Nugget side, Kiki with 39 and 7. Alex English with 22, 6, 5, and 4 blocks. Also, on the West, you had a... I still don't understand how the Jazz, or the Blazers are a 3rd seed. But anyways, you have a 14-point lead. Jazz won game 1 with Daryl Griffiths 24 points. Thurl Bailey 16 and 10. Adrian Danley didn't play the greatest with only 14 and 6. On the Blazers side, Clyde Drexler, rookie Clyde Drexler, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals. Darnell Valentine has 16 and 4. I mean, I still don't know how this team is good, but they're there. So I think I can simulate these games with Simcast. Or no. Celtics Bucks. So we can simulate this first. So let's go ahead. Game 2 for Blazers and Jazz here. If it is a close game by the 4th quarter with like 5 minutes left, we will hop in. And yeah, I mean, 9 points for 30 remaining. Let's go ahead and watch some Blazers and Jazz, shall we? Yeah, let's get it. So Out here on the court for the Jazz, I see Mark Eaton, Ricky Green, I believe, is out there. That's Daryl Griffith, who's injured in this game. Instantly enough, Thurl Bailey is also out there, and Adrian Dantley. Adrian Dantley is on Clyde Drexler here. I believe that's Clyde Drexler. I can't really see. Actually, I believe I'm wrong. That it's not. But Adrian Dantley, wide open in the paint. Just a quick little standing dunk. Portland lead is cut down to 7. Darnell Valentine's going to go ahead and bring up the ball. Darnell's going to go ahead and swing it to Michael Thompson, who swings it to James Edwards. Michael Thompson, he's going to drive, gives it back to James Edwards, gives it back to Darnell. Darnell's screen right side, nice little pull up midi. He hits it. Lead back up to 9. Daryl Griffith is going to bring up the ball here. And Daryl Griffith is going to go ahead and, damn, my PC is cooking, huh? Loud PC, man. Goes ahead, throws up to Adrian Dantley in the post. Nice little right post faded hook. That's going to go in. Clyde Drexler couldn't really guard him there, but you're expecting a rookie Clyde to really guard Adrian Dantley, and that's messed up. Drexler to Calvin Nat. Calvin Nat driving back to Drexler, back to Michael Thompson, back to Drexler again. Drexler, you're going to have to hit a clutch shot. Never mind, Darnell Valentine. He's going to shoot a contested heavy 3 over Dale Griffith, who misses. Thurl Bailey pulls down the board, who I believe is also injured. Dale Griffith's driving hop step to the left hand, layup up. It's off, but a foul. Dale Griffith is going to the line. That hairline is atrocious, boy. Real quick, we're going to go check. So Adrian Dantley has 24, 3, and 3. Daryl Griffiths is here. Kevin Porter also signed here. Age, old man. Kevin Porter signed here. Ricky Green is also here still. Mark Eaton, John Drew. So yeah, it's a great team. I don't believe they made a trade during the offseason or the regular season. James Edwards, of course, a addition from Phoenix with Clyde Drexler, Kenny Carr. Eric Money is an older player, but Fat Lever is someone who I'm guessing fouled out. No, Fat Lever did not foul out. Is he injured? Because he is their star point guard. Apparently, no. Interesting. We'll check Daryl Griffith. He has a bruised left hip. And we'll check Thurl Bailey as well because he has a strained left hip. Interesting. Any other notable injuries? I don't believe so. And yeah, so the Blazers team, I don't know how they're here. As the first free throw is good from Daryl Griffith. I don't know how the Blazers team is really here, but they're here. So second free throw for Daryl. It's up and off. James Edwards is going to pull down the board. He gives it up to Valentine, who gives it up to Nat. Throws up to Clyde Drexler in the corner, who passes it off to Michael Thompson with a nice flashy pass there. Hey, man, Clyde is hooping. He's trying in his rookie season. Daryl Griffith is going to have the ball. Top of the key, throws it up to Adrian Dantley in the post. Adrian Dantley backing down. Clyde, he misses the easy layup. Clyde on a fast break. He's going to sit there and slow it down. Calvin Nat into James Edwards in the paint. Layup off. Gets his own board. Misses the layup again. As Thurl Bailey was just standing there. Dantley now on the fast break. Nice little spin move into a left-handed layup over 3 Blazers. It's going to be off. Calvin Nat with the charge up to Valentine. Valentine's going to go ahead and receive a screen via James Edwards. Then he's going to pass it into James on the right side block, who takes a nice little post fade and hits it. Current lead is 10 via Portland. They are holding on and doing their thing. Daryl Griffith still going to bring up the ball, gives it to Dantley again. Dantley, nice little contact shot there. Clyde Drexler, a beautiful defense, gets the board and is going to go ahead and take it all the way. Layup over Thurl Bailey. It's going to be off, and he does secure the board as John Drew is going to go ahead and hold it. Gives it up to Daryl Griffith for a left-handed hook. It's off. Rebound to the Blazers. Valentine bringing the ball back up. Let's see here. We got James Edwards. Another post fade. He's going to miss. Daryl Griffith grabs the board. And the Jazz are going to have to push pace as Adrian Dantley runs straight to the rim. Gets an easy dunk via Daryl Griffith's pass. Adrian Dantley has 26 points. Clyde Drexler is going to go ahead and bring the ball up now. Gives it up to Darnell Valentine. Back to Michael Thompson. And Michael Thompson is going to, I'm assuming, give it back to Clyde. Clyde is going to throw it into James Edwards, who's trying to back down Mark Eden. Post fade over Mark Eden. It's good on the left-hand side. Jazz need a timeout. Still down by 10. 49 seconds remain in Game 2 of the Western Semi-Conference Finals. Mark Eden here is going to go ahead and I'm assuming pass it into Ricky Green here, or John Drew, my bad. John Drew is going to go ahead, and they need buckets fast. They need threes. John Drew is going to take a layup over Calvinat. It is going to go lead cut to 8. I'm assuming it's going to go into the foul game, basically. Darnell Valentine has the lead on Daryl Griffith, slows it down, gives it to Clyde. Clyde tries to drive, gets it poked. Blazers do recover the ball. Darnell is going to give it up to Michael Thompson, who gives it up to James Edwards, who's going to back down Mark Eden again and take a contested layup. Mark Eden with the block. Now on the fast break, John Drew to Mark Eden to Daryl Griffith for 3. Daryl Griffith is going to miss that, and that's going to do it. Darnell Valentine is just going to dribble out the clock, letting the Blazers take Game 2 of the Western Semi-Finals. Utah in shambles, losing 1 at home. James Edwards 28-9 to lead the path, followed by Clyde with 16, 5, and 8. A rookie putting up phenomenal numbers. Game 2 over here for the Celtics and Bucks. Let's see. Celtics did win Game 1. Bucks currently up at the 3rd. Bucks currently up still. Fighting back, the Celtics kind of did. 4-point game with 2:30 remaining. Let's go ahead and hop in and watch the Celtics and Bucks hoop a little bit. Two really good teams with, I believe, the Defensive Player of the Year and, and Sidney Moncrief and, 3-point contest winner and All-Star MVP Larry Bird, who currently has it on the right side. Little shimmy fade off Marquise Johnson with the board, gives it up to Sidney Moncrief, gives it to Buck Williams, back to Marquise. Marquise was just wide open, didn't want to shoot. He's going to try to solo Larry Bird, backing him down, layup over him. It's off Parrish board. Slick Watts is the point guard right now for the Boston Celtics. It's Slick Watts, Robert Parrish, Dennis Johnson, Larry Bird, and Kevin McHale as Dennis Johnson passes up to Kevin McHale. Kevin McHale layup. It's good, and one got fouled. Potential 1-point game if Kevin McHale can make the free throw, as he doesn't. Robert Parrish tries to smack the ball away. It's going to be 2-point game, Milwaukee ball. And these are two very phenomenal teams. I will say Sidney Moncrief is going to go ahead and bring up the ball. The game speed seems a little bit fast. I might have to check that. Sidney Moncrief, layup over Larry Bird. It's good. A 4-point lead for the Bucks. Larry Bird's got 26 and 12. Marquise has 20 as Cedric Maxwell gets the ball at the top of the key into Robert Parrish. Backing down, it looks like Bob Lanier, right-handed layup off and rebound secured. Sidney Moncrief taking the ball up again, driving on Larry Bird. Pass it straight to Kevin McHale's hand. Dennis Johnson on the fast break throws a lob, misses everything. Robert saves it, layup off, rebound. Ray Williams, the trade they made to the Knicks, back to Moncrief. And the Bucks made some really decent trades, as Bob Lanier has it on Cedric Maxwell. Kevin McHale coming over to help. That's off Kevin McHale with the board. Cedric Maxwell bringing the ball up. Cedric's going to slow it down at the top of the free throw line. And he's going to go ahead and give it to Robert Parrish, who's going to give it to Dennis Johnson, who's throwing it to Larry Bird. Larry Bird's going to go ahead and back down. Nice little fade to the left. He's going to hit it, and it is a 2-point game. 34 seconds remain. I'm assuming it's going to go into a foul game soon. Hopefully by then a team can hit a shot or something. Sydney into Ray Williams, who's supposed to be their shooter. Dennis Johnson, great defender on him. Robert Parrish with the block. Dennis Johnson grabs the board. Running. Robert, keep running. Dennis Johnson slows it down completely. Throws it up to Kevin McHale, who's going to go ahead and give it back to Larry Bird in the post. Post fade, spin to the left, hop step, layup. It's good. Larry Bird, tie game. 5 seconds remain. Larry Bird, he doesn't want to go out without a fight. Wow, what a layup. Double teamed in from a hop step into the left-handed layup. It's good. Sidney Moncrief, 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Midi over Larry Bird. It's off. We're going to go ahead and go into overtime. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Celtics versus Bucks. We have a phenomenal showing here. 5 minutes of extra overtime. Sydney's got 24, 4, 3, and 4. Marquise 25, 3, and 3. Buck Williams 13 and 7. Paul Pressey 13, 4, and 3. Even Ray Williams 12, 6, and 8. Everyone playing crazy good except for Bob Lanier. On the Celtics side, Larry Bird 30, 12, and 6. With Dennis 13 and 7. Robert Parrish has 12, 7, and 5 blocks. Definitely doing their thing. Let's go ahead and see here. 2 minutes left. Bucks 1 point lead. Why not? Let's go ahead and jump in. It is the Celtics ball. Same exact lineup that was out. I'm assuming Michael Ray Richardson is either injured or not here. Dennis Johnson is going to go ahead, throw the ball into Larry Bird, who's going to take... Oh, pass it to Cedric Maxwell, actually. Back to Larry Bird. Sidney Moncrief with the reach, the steal, and the wide open layup to get them up 3 points with a minute 44 to go. The Milwaukee Bucks trying to fight. Dennis Johnson's going to go ahead and slow it down. He's going to look like he's going to throw into Larry Bird at the top right post. Larry Bird, left-handed layup over Sidney Moncrief. It's off. Ray Williams to Sydney. Sydney, a nice little spin move to the right. Don't know why, though. Steps back, mid-range. It's good. 5-point lead. The Milwaukee Bucks are leading. Dennis Johnson's going to go ahead and drive on Ray Williams. Can't get nowhere with it. So he's going to go ahead and bring it back out. They're going to go ahead and throw it down to Larry Bird in the post yet again. A little hop step shot in a way. It's off. Rebound Bucks. Marquise Johnson bringing the ball up. Larry is selling the Celtics, but what other superstar does he have to win? Robert Parrish. Sidney Moncrief drove. He fouled him. He's going to go to the line. A minute left. Well, 54 seconds left in overtime. Sidney Moncrief for his 28th point, trying for his 29th. Celtics are going to go ahead and call a timeout. Larry Bird is struggling a bit, I will say. Hit a few clutch shots in regular possession time, but overtime he has seemed to dial it down. Larry Bird's going to go ahead and get the ball out of the pass in, and we need him to shoot threes or something. Parrish screen left side. Bird into Parrish. Got tipped by Bob Lanier, but luckily still Parrish caught it. 5-point lead still. Ray Williams bringing the ball up. I'm assuming they're going to foul. They did throw a double team. Sidney Moncrief still got the ball. Wide open layup for Bob Lanier in the paint. Their double team method did not work. Down by 7 now. The Celtics need a miracle Dennis Johnson spin move into Kevin McHale. Back out to Robert Parrish for three. Larry Bird is going to drive on Sydney. Dennis Johnson is going to chuck a three over at Robert Parrish board. Larry Bird this time for three after Sydney jumps. Ease off. Parrish with the board again. Maxwell to Kevin McHale to Dennis Johnson for another three. It's off, and the Celtics just blew it. 3 chances at a three to bring the lead to 4. The Bucks are going to go ahead and take game 2 in a thrilling overtime. Wow. Sidney Moncrief, 29, 5, 5, 4, and 4. Literally 2 stocks away from having a 5-by-5 game. Larry Bird, 36 and 12, started selling at the very end. But, I mean, offensively, he doesn't have much help. Michael Ray Richardson fouled out 25 minutes in. So, unlucky for Larry Bird there, as game 2 does go to the Bucks. Lakers and Nuggets are up next here, and it's going to consist of a close game still. Now it looks like the Lakers did go off with it, so the Lakers are going to win game 2. They are currently, or they won by 16, so pretty cool. Let's see what happened in game 2. Kareem had 37, 11, and 3. Magic 23, 5, and 10. Worthy 25, 3, and 4. Kiki 48 and 7. Dan Issel 17 and 5. Alex had a stinker. So did Mike Evans, fouling out after 10, 5, and 6. Next up is Eastern Conference game 2 for Cavs and 76ers. Julius Erving seems to be injured. So that might be a reason why they're losing. So up by quite a bit. Only up by 6 now, actually. We're going to go ahead and jump in. 2:39 left on the clock. We are having quite a bit of fun watching these games, I must say. So, 76ers ball. They are up by 6, so that the Cavs have to play the best they can. Reggie Theus is going to go ahead and bring up the ball again. Pass it to Julius Erving, who is playing. He just happens to be a little bit injured. Wes Matthews wide open mid-range. Good. Makes the lead up to 8 with World Be Free bringing the ball up. World Be Free driving left-handed layup over Wes Matthews. It's good. Lead back down to 6. Here, Reggie Theus is going to go ahead, or 76ers is going to go ahead and call a timeout. 2:11 remaining on the clock. Julius Erving is still in the game. Moses Malone is still playing. Reggie Theus is. Don't know if Bernard King is on the court or not. Or no, Bernard King is on the court. It's number 30 over there. So, yeah. As the ball goes into Bernard King. Bernard King's going to have it at the top of the 3 to Julius Erving for a mid-range. It's off. Jerry Sitching with the board up to World Be Free. Driving, passing it to Mike Mitchell. It's off. Gets blocked by Julius. Bernard King bringing the ball up. Then go ahead and left-handed layup over. Moses grabs the miss. Puts the layup up. Gets fouled by World Be Free. Giving Moses 2 free throw opportunities for his 20th and 21st point. The first one is good. And did I see that correctly? He has 1 rebound. Okay, he has 1 assist. I was ready to say Moses with a 20 and 20 game right now. Wow. That boy is a monster. Moses, second free throw. It's good. World Be Free is going to go ahead and get the ball. And I'm assuming Cliff Robinson and them are still injured or something, because I don't see them. World Be Free. Pump faking up to Mike Mitchell to Jerry Sitching. Jerry Sitching receives a screen left side, throws it up to Mike. Mike layup, gets fouled by Julius Erving. Has the chance to cut the lead back to 6. First free throw is off. Mike Mitchell was a pickup from the Spurs, and he's going to not be helping the Cavs that much, as the lead is now cut to 7 with a minute 30 remaining. Reggie Theus has the ball back, of course, as their primary point guard. He's going to go ahead and throw it up to Mark Ivaroni. He's going to throw it to Julius Erving. Irving, spin move, layup, left-handed. He misses just barely. Mike Mitchell with the board, driving in, giving it up to Jerry Sitching. Jerry Sitching is just going to sit here, take it slow for a second, gives it back to Mike, who's going to Ben Paquette, a nice mid-range shot. World B. Free grabbed it, got blocked by Bernard King, and it's the 76ers ball yet again. Bernard King at the top of the left key to Julius Erving. Receives a screen from Moses to the right. Driving all the way to the right. Didn't shoot. Layup. Pump faked it. Into Moses. Spin move. Layup over. Tries to get his own board. Mark Ivaroni saves it. Moses grabs it. Layup. Good. What did I just witness? The 76ers are hooping, I guess. World be free. Driving in. Mid-range. Off. Moses pulls the board down. Gives it up to Reggie. And that's going to go ahead and probably secure this win. Reggie Theus is going to go ahead and I think hold the ball out for the game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals, letting the 76ers take a commanding 2-0 lead up in the East. So Moses Malone there definitely came up big. Julius Erving 23-7. Still a phenomenal piece, even though he's like 33. He's still doing his thing. So next game, we have game 3 of the Jazz and Blazers here. Second quarter is a close one. Third quarter is also a close one. Fourth quarter, it looks like the Jazz are taking away with this, so we aren't going to jump in. As the Jazz look like they're going to take a 23-point lead, or 24-point lead, my bad. For the Blazers, Darnell 16, 1-2, Drexler 16-8. Not enough for, oh my gosh. They have Ricky Green injured, Thurl Bailey, and Daryl Griffith, and they're still hooping. Not enough for Adrian Dantley's 37, 3-4. Like I said, the Blazers just don't have the same star power. Game 3 in Milwaukee, well, now in Boston, Celtics versus the Bucks. Let's see what team's going to come out on top, as we are a little bit closer. It is a 1-point game, 4 minutes, 20 seconds remain. Let's go ahead and just hop in. We do what we love to do. So, yeah, Celtics ball, down by 1. First game in the Celtics home court. Let's see, Dennis Johnson into Michael Ray Richardson, who we finally get to see on the court. Robert Parrish, left-handed fade. It's off. Paul Pressey gets the board up to Ray Williams, back to Pressey. Pressey's going to sit here, throw it up to Sidney Moncrief, layup over Dennis Johnson. It's off. Kevin McHale with the board. Dennis Johnson is going to go ahead and bring the ball up behind the back to the right. I don't know what Dennis Johnson is doing, but he's not doing it right. I don't know. Michael Ray Richardson gives it back to Dennis Johnson. Mid-range, he missed, and the Bucks pull down another board. Sidney Moncrief spin to the right, pass to Marquise. I'm assuming Marquise gives it up to Paul Pressey. Paul Pressey to Ray Williams. Left-handed little layup off Robert Parrish with the board. Michael Ray up to Dennis Johnson. Dennis Johnson driving on Sidney. It's not really going to work like that, Dennis. I mean, all right, and he gets this ball stripped. Sidney up to Paul Pressey. Larry Bird on him. Larry has to foul. 3:15 remain. Paul Pressey at the line. And wow, he just, the Celtics are letting me down. Paul Pressey hits the first one. It's good. And the second one is Also good as well. A now 3-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks. Boston Celtics ball. 3:10 remain. Michael to Kevin McHale. Back to Richardson. Richardson to Maxwell into Parrish in the paint. Parrish backing down. Right-handed shot. It's good. Lead back down to 1. Damn, Michael Ray's got 30 points. Shh, that boy's hooping. Sidney Moncrief is bringing the ball up. The Bucks are going to call a timeout here. Strategical timeout, I guess. 2:50 remaining on the clock for a series that has been crazy good. If you're wondering why I go quiet randomly, it's because I'm hitting my cart. Honestly, just let me vibe. All right, anyway, Sidney Moncrief into Marquise Johnson. Nice little layup up and under over Michael Ray and Dennis Johnson. He's going to hit it. Or Cedric Maxwell, my bad. So Michael Ray is going to bring the ball up. Kevin McHale. Oh, Larry Bird's not on the court. Interesting. Cedric Maxwell got the ball. He's going to take a left-handed layup. Missed it. Robert Parrish with the board with the layup. It's good. Back to another 1-point lead. The Celtics need Larry. Where is Larry? Did he foul out? Ray Williams bringing the ball up to Bob Lanier. Back out to... Yep. Oh. Robert, what are you... Why did Robert run the other way? What? All right. Ray Williams has the ball. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Mid-range over him. Off. Robert Parrish with the board. Up to Cedric. Up to Michael. Michael Ray. Spin move to the left. Takes a left-handed layup. It's good. Gives the Celtics a 1-point lead. 1:36 remaining on the clock right now. Sidney Moncrief bringing the ball up. Will we see another lead change? Spin move to the left. Pivots because he picks up his dribble. Ray Williams at the 3-point line. Receives a screen. Ray Williams driving. Passes to Alton Lister for a layup. It's good. Boston back down 1. Bucks lead yet again. Michael Ray Richardson back with the ball. Into Robert Parrish into the left side of the post. Parrish pump fakes. Makes the guy jump. Layup off. Lister pulls the board down. Bucks have a chance. Sidney Moncrief mid-range. It's up. It's off. Dennis Johnson with the board. Rice little behind the back. Running up the court. Trying to go. Dennis into Robert Parrish, who has a smaller defender. Left hook. Up. It's off. Bob Lanier pulls down the board. Sidney Moncrief back to driving through the paint. Dennis Johnson on him. Left-handed layup off. Kevin McHale with the help defense and board. Dennis back up to Cedric. Cedric is going to drive. Cedric has the ball. Back to Dennis Johnson. Back to Michael Ray. To Kevin McHale again. Kevin, he had an open lane. Didn't want to take it. Cedric Maxwell. I'm assuming into Robert Parrish. Robert Parrish on Bob Lanier. Nice little back down. Layup off. Rebound his. Layup good. No, off again. Rebound went to the Celtics again. Dennis Johnson driving. Spin move. Left. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Layup. It's off. The Bucks are going to take game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals in Boston by a point. Larry Bird, only 17, 6, and 3. He definitely fouled out that game. He did when they needed him the most. He wasn't there. Parrish, 14 and 14. Kevin, 14 and 10. Michael Ray, 32 and 5. Sidney, 26, 5 and 8. Marquise, 22, 5 and 7. Ray Williams, 16 and 4. Gets the job done for the Celtics. Interesting. Next up is game 3 over on the West. Lakers up 2-0 now in Denver. And Denver's looking like they're fighting a lot. Not a close game whatsoever. And Denver's going to take it 129 to 119. Kiki 28 and 3. Dan Issel 28 and 7. A blast from the past from the 35-year-old man. Alex English 21, 11, 11, triple double. Mike Evans 18 and 5. Kareem 36 and 15 with Byron 22. James Worthy 20 and 12. Magic not passing the ball enough. Fouled out with 21 minutes. The Nuggets take game 3. Game 3 of the East with the 76ers and Cavs. Let's see. 76ers do have a 2-0 lead going into the fourth. They have a over 20-point lead. So this game is going to be done. They win by 16, or wow. They win by 21. I said 16. Cliff Robinson, 30 and 10. World Be Free, 24 and 2. Not enough. Julius Erving, 33, 4 and 5. Moses, 33 and 19 with 6 blocks. Bernard King, 26 and 5. Reggie Theus, 16 and 11. Phenomenal games. Game 4 over here with the Jazz and Blazers. Let's go see what's happening over here. We're not going to hop into many games now, just so y'all know, because we are running out of time. As the Blazers take game 4, I believe tying the series. James Edwards 19 and 7, Clyde 18 and 8. Beating out John Drew's 24 and 4, Dantley's 23 and 4, Griffith's 23 and 3. It is now a 2-2 series over there. Over in the East, Milwaukee holds a 2-1 lead. Second Boston home game before going back to Milwaukee. Can the Celtics fight and live? And no, the Bucks take a 3-1 lead. Marquise 22 and 6. Sydney 18 and 3, Bob 18 and 7. Even Buck Williams here, who we haven't got to see much during the Bucks play time because he's usually been out the game. He's got 15 and 15. Larry Bird 21, 10 and 4. Didn't do too much. Dennis Johnson 22 and 2. Kevin McHale 14 and 11. Bird's gonna need some help. Bucks take a 3-1 lead. Game 4 over on the West with the Lakers Nuggets. The Nuggets have one game. Lakers lead 2-1. And game 4 is looking like it is going to be a close one. As never mind, the Lakers go ahead and run away with it at the end, making it a 3-1. Byron Scott 26, 4 and 6. Worthy 20 and 6. Kareem 19 and 17 as a 37-year-old. He's averaging 31 and 13 in the playoffs, really trying. Magic, triple-double, 15, 11, and 12. And then game 4, 76ers up 3-0. Can the Cavs fight to live another day, or will the 76ers end their reign? It's looking like the latter of the two, and the 76ers are going to go ahead and get out the rounds to making their way to the conference finals. Cliff Robinson 25 and 14, not enough. Moses 32 and 13 with 6 blocks. Bernard 23 and 5. Julius 22, 10 and 5. There's too much power for the Cavs. Next up, game 5 over in Utah. Blazers tied 2-2. A very close series with two teams realistically shouldn't be in that option. 4 minutes left, 5-point game. Let's go ahead and let's hop into this one because this series has been, a little interesting. Not as interesting as the Bucks and Celtics, of course, but just enough to where it's been interesting. So it is Blazers ball, down by 5, gives it up to Darnell, gives it up to James Edwards, back to Darnell. So I'm assuming they're not going to go for threes. James Edwards in the paint. Mark Eaton guarding back to Darnell. I kept saying Denzel, didn't I? Darnell, nice little pass into right to Thurberley's hands. He tips it. Ricky Green picks the ball up. And Ricky is going to go ahead and dribble the ball out a little bit. Goes up to Thurl Bailey to Daryl Griffith. And remember, they're still injured. Daryl Griffith driving, couldn't get nowhere, takes the ball back out, tries to drive again, 3-pointer up, it's off. James Michael Thompson with the board. Darnell Valentine's now going to bring the ball up. Fat Lever is out on the court with Clyde Drexler. Clyde is going to go ahead and throw it into James Edwards, who has a smaller defender, and he took too long. Michael Thompson now has the ball to James Edwards, to Clyde Drexler, to Fat Lever for a mid range. It's up and off. We're going to go ahead and simulate some of this because I have a feeling the Jazz are just going to run away with it. And I would be basically correct. So, yeah. Jazz take game 5, a 3-2 lead. Thurl Bailey leading scorer with 21-9, with Dantley behind him, 21 points as well, but fouled out. John Drew 19-3, Ricky Green 18-12, Fat Lever 15-7. Yeah, they just don't have the scoring power yet. I'm assuming the Blazers will lose, and hopefully they can come back a little bit better next season. Game 5 over in the East, back in Milwaukee. Celtics down 3-1. Can Boston fight back to live another day, or will the Bucks win 258 1-point game remaining? I said that backwards, but y'all know what I meant. Let's see. It is the Bucks ball, up by 1. So let's go see what happens. Larry Bird's on the court. Dennis Johnson, Michael Ray, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish. We got Buck Williams, Marquise Johnson, Paul Pressey, Ray Williams, and Sidney Moncrief. So Marquise on Robert. He's going to go ahead and step out of bounds. A huge mistake late in the game that might just cost him. Who knows? Michael Ray is going to go ahead and bring the ball up. Larry cutting. Michael Ray driving to Dennis. Back to Cedric. Cedric, he's going to go ahead, throws it to Larry Bird in the paint. Layup, left-handed, it's good. Celtics lead by 1. What a phenomenal series this has been in the first rounds of the playoffs. Well, the second rounds of the playoffs. We'll be watching the conference finals in this episode too. We're going to have quite a long video today. Dennis Johnson has the ball. Now back up to Michael Ray, who was a great pickup for Boston, I'm assuming, as a 3rd seed or 4th seed, whatever they are. Robert Parrish back to Larry Bird. Larry Bird, 5-4, up to Dennis Johnson, 4-3. He misses. Good rebound, Bob Lanier. Up to Marquise Johnson from Sydney. Back to Sydney. Larry Bird guarding. Sydney driving. Spin move, left-handed layup. It's off. Bird with the board. Now leading the fast break. Larry is going to go ahead. Who's he going to give it up to? Is he going to shoot? Larry receives a screen to the left. Drives to the left. Left-handed layup. He's going to get fouled by Bob Lanier. Great foul draw from Larry Bird. First free throw. It's good. Boston with a 2-point lead. Larry Bird has 21-8, shooting 57% from the field tonight. Phenomenal stat line. 3-point lead for Boston. Sidney Moncrief is going to go ahead, drive, left-handed layup, up, off, Robert Parrish board, up to Michael Ray, up to Cedric. Cedric, left-handed layup, it's off. Buck Williams with the board. Ray Williams bringing it up now. And the Bucks have a great, phenomenal team as well. Sidney Moncrief, he's going to go ahead and have the ball. 50 seconds remain, 3-point lead Boston. Layup, good by Bob Lanier. Great find by Sydney as Michael Ray brings the ball back up. Let's see, Michael Ray is going to give it to Dennis, who's then going to receive a screen via Robert Parrish. Into Robert Parrish in the paint. Right-handed hook shot. It's up, it's good. Lead back to 3 with 31 seconds remaining on the clock. Can Boston hold out and fight another day, or will the Bucks reign victorious in Milwaukee and send the Celtics home? Sydney driving yet again on Dennis, has to pick up his dribble, doesn't know what to do, throws it up to Ray, who throws it to Marquise. Marquise, Larry Bird guarding. Bob Lanier with Parrish on him. Bob Lanier looking to what to do, trying to get around Parrish, not working. Parrish still on him, and it is a shot clock violation. Huge, huge, huge mistake via Milwaukee, probably leading them to their loss. It's going to be a 3-2 series. Boston, unless Boston turns the ball over right here, gives it up to Dennis. Dennis gets fouled. He's going to get sent to the line. Of course, you need at least one of these to be safe. First one, it's up and good. 4-point lead. 6 seconds remain. Second free throw, it's up and it's off. Bucks timeout, trying to advance the ball to make sure they have a chance to win the game. Dennis Johnson was not the person you want taking those free throws, but the Celtics, they won it. So we let it happen. Bucks go ahead, pass in Buck Williams to Ray Williams for three. It's up, it's off. Robert Parrish with the board, and the Celtics are going to win Game 5 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Marquise Johnson 21 and 24 and 4. Ray Williams 16 and 4. Sydney had a terrible game, 12 and 6. Michael Ray 26 4 and 4. Kevin 24 and 4. Bird 22 7 and 8 with Parrish 17 and 12. Beautiful game from the Boston Celtics. Next up is game number 5 up in LA. They lead 3-1 in Los Angeles. Game 5. Can the Nuggets fight or will they lose? And they're currently down by almost 20. They lose by 18. Kareem 26 and 19. Worthy 22-7. Magic 17, 11 and 6. Dennis was 20 and 3, not enough. English 18, 5 and 5, not enough. Lakers are going to be the first team moved on to there after the 76ers. Game 6 is going to be in Portland. Jazz up 3-2. Portland trying to fight to stay alive in this series. The Jazz currently have a 24-point lead, and that's going to go ahead and be the ball game. The Blazers did their best, but a 24-point lead. Clyde 26 and 7 in game 6 was not enough. Dantley 26 and 8 with Daryl Griffith 19 and 4. Ricky Green 12 and 16. Phenomenal game, and it's the Jazz versus Lakers in the finals or conference finals in the West. Game number 6 back in Boston. Milwaukee up 3-2. Can the Celtics fight or will they falter to the Bucks? It's looking like it's going to lose. 3 minutes left, 10-point game. Doubt they do anything. Now a 12-point game. And yeah, Bucks go ahead, run away with it. Bucks win 119 to 103. Larry Bird 32, 11 and 9. Kevin McHale 30 and 7. Just no one else showed up when they needed to. That allowed Bob Lanier to have 25 and 7, Sydney 20 and 5, and Buck 18 and 12. So we have Lakers versus Utah. Well, Lakers versus Jazz in the West, and 76ers versus Bucks in the East. As weird as it is, it still ended up the first and second seeds. So, East games first this time. So, game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals, we have 76ers versus Bucks, of course. Hopefully we have a few close games or good games, as game 1 looks like it's going to be a complete blowout via the 76ers winning by 22 points. Moses 36 and 14, Julius 23 7 and 5, Sydney 29 7 and 5, Marquise 21 4 and 3. Game 1 in the Western Conference. We're just going to simulate. It goes to the Lakers. Wow. Byron Scott, 30 points. Kareem, 28 and 15. Worthy, 26 and 5. Magic, another triple-double. Jazz here. Got Daryl Griffith with 19. Dantley with 17. And Mark Eaton with 13 and 5 blocks. Game number 2 over here is going to go to Philly as well. Bernard, 43 and 8. Moses, 37 and 10, winning by 7 points. Julius, 10, 5 and 6. Little slight game, fouled out. Buck Williams, 27 and 5. Marquise, 23, 3 and 5. Game 2 in LA. It's going to go to the Utah Jazz. Wow, they destroyed the Lakers. James Worthy, 18 and 5. Kareem, 15 and 11. Magic, 14, 7 and 15. Daryl Griffith, 30 and 5. Dantley, 21 and 8. Ricky Green, 13 and 15. He's averaging 13 assists in the playoffs right now. Ricky Green, great player. Game 3 is going to go to Philly over in the Eastern Finals. They win by 2 points. Ray Williams, 22, 4 and 5. Marquise, 18, 2 and 8. Buck, 12 and 6. Sidney, 10 and 4. Fouled out with 33 minutes. Didn't have the great of a game. Moses, 32 and 13. Bernard, 27 and 5. Reggie, 14, 4 and 7. Also, if you want to know how I build trades, I also am going to start importing the rosters of all the players and letting the AI decide good trades or help me. I'm also still using y'all's opinions. So yeah, just let me know. Game 3 for the West is going to go to the Lakers by 15. Daryl Griffith, 34 points. Jeff Wilkins just had 18. That's got to be his career high, right? That's got to be. Oh, apparently he had 20 before, but okay. Wow. Right. John Drew, 17. Kareem, 36 and 7. Worthy, 21 and 5. Byron, 23. Magic, 11, 7 and 23. Wow, what a crazy game. Just didn't really want to shoot that much. So, game 4 over in the East. Potential last game of the conference finals because the 76ers are a juggernaut of a team. The Bucks trying to fight. And wow, the Milwaukee Bucks actually do get to hold on to a lead. Julius Erving, 36 and 5. Moses, 27 19. Bernard, 20 points. Reggie, 18 and 10. Not enough for Bucks, 27 and 4. Moncrief's 26, 7, 4, 4 in 2 game. The Bucks stay to fight another game. Game 4 over on the West. Let's see here. The Jazz are still fighting. They're still fighting. Ooh, we got a 2-point game. 2:30 remaining. Lakers up 2-1. Let's go ahead and jump in here, shall we? We're already at 58 minutes. Hopefully, y'all like the long episodes because this one is definitely long. So Ricky Green up to Daryl Griffith, whose injury is healing. I do got to check to make sure that they have roster changes on auto. As Daryl Griffith drives, left-handed layup, he gets fouled. Byron Scott with a terrible play. Shouldn't have fouled him. Daryl Griffith's got 20 points. First free throw is up and good, giving the Jazz a 3-point lead. Second free throw here is also going to be good, giving the Jazz 4-point lead with 2:13 remaining. Magic Johnson, this the first look at the Lakers we're watching so far. Up to Kareem on Mark Eaton. Nice little fading right shot. It's good, Kareem from Magic. Magic's got 32 and 19. Ricky Green, 8 and 14. Magic decided to score a lot this game. Dantley, same position as Kareem. Left-handed layup up. It's off. Kareem with the board. Up to Magic. Oh, something's hot as shit under there. Okay, well, the Jazz did poke the ball free. Ricky Green tried to dive for it. Still Lakers ball. Magic back with the ball. See Kareem. He's going to drive in. Magic to Kareem. Kareem left-handed shot. Blocked by Mark Eaton. John Drew right around Byron Scott. Magic on him. Layup over it. Off. Rebound to Kelser. Michael Brooks from the, I believe, Clippers, where he came from. Because Bob McAdoo went to there, I believe. Or something like that. Into Kareem. Oh, I thought we were about to see the sky hook. Back to Michael Cooper. Michael Cooper, 3 seconds, 2-1, layup over him. Rebound to Kareem. Gets blocked by Mark Eaton yet again. Dantley on the fast break. Pulled up mid-range. It's good. 4-point lead. 51 seconds remain. Utah fighting, trying to prove that they belong here. Kevin Porter Jr., Kevin Porter's dad's right there. Dude is on a championship contender right now. Unreal. Michael Brooks go ahead and passes it into Magic Johnson. Magic is going to go ahead and pass it into Kareem again. Kareem, nice little right-handed hook, blocked yet again by Mark Eaton. Rebound Mark. He gets sent to the free throw line. Mark Eaton has done his job, even if he was to make or miss, but he makes the first one, puts the lead up by 5. Second one is up and also good. Lead 6 points to the Utah Jazz. Mark Eaton putting on a defensive masterclass against the greatest center of all time in Kareem Abdul-Jabbar currently. And I mean, y'all could argue that Wilt existed still, Bill Russell existed, yet, you know, Kareem, he's doing it, all right? Technically, in terms of, you know, Magic, what was that? That was a terrible layup. Magic with a very, very terrible layup. Got a foul, sends Darrell Griffiths to the line. First free throw, it's off. Lead still 6. If he makes the second one, the lead is up to 7. And he does make the second one. So Lakers, again, have ball, down by 7. They're going to advance the ball and then call a timeout, letting the Jazz get a break too. I mean, the Jazz look like they're going to win this game. Looks like it's about to be tied 2-2. The Lakers didn't really get nerfed. They're still a super team. We even added Michael Brooks and Bob McAdoo. So, hey, Michael Cooper into the balls. Then to Michael Brooks. I'm assuming he's going to give it up into Kareem. Kareem, little shot over Mark Eaton. He hits it somehow. 5-point lead, Utah. I'm assuming they're going to get fouled straight away. Passed in to Ricky Green. And yeah, they're going to get fouled straight away. So I'm really not trying to watch a bunch of fouls. And yep, so Dantley 26, 9 and 6. John Drew 24. Darrell Griffiths 23, 2 and 2. Kareem 37 and 20. Magic 32, 10 and 19. Michael Brooks, who, am I right? Did you come from? I think you came from the Clippers. I don't even know, but yeah, I'm now gonna check if he came from the Clippers because that's gonna bother me now. I'm pretty sure he came from the Clippers, but you know, hey, I might be wrong. Was he one of the first trades? Okay, he did come from the Clippers. Okay. Oh yeah, for Jamal Wilkes' Swenator. Yeah. That's right. Right. Okay. Anyways, let me real quick check my. Well, I guess I can't change the game speed from here, but yeah. So we're gonna go ahead, go watch this game. We're probably not gonna jump into any more games here because we're already up to an hour and 4 minutes of a video. So yeah, game 4, the Bucks are gonna take 3-2 lead over there for the 76ers. Game 5 in LA again. Jazz start off phenomenal, but Lakers do fight their way back. It looks like it's going to be a close game, and Lakers do take it by 9. Kareem 35-6, James Worthy 21-11-4, Magic 16-14, Dantley 22-6, John Drew 22-4. Let's see, game 6 here for the Bucks. Won the last 2 games after the 76ers were up 3-0, and the Bucks do have the lead in game 6 here, and they're going to take it to a game 7. Wow. Marquise 36, 3, 10 and 5. Sydney 26, 5 and 7. Moses 25 and 16, 22 and 2. Oh yeah, that's another thing I wanted to check actually. I want to make sure that I don't have control of all of that. I want to make sure everything is on, because I'm not going to be watching like the free agency signings or so on. I'll be handling trades and stuff like that. So game 6 over here, Jazz, Lakers. Lakers up 3-2 currently. It is in Utah, so they do have a chance to win, as Utah is going to win. So we have 2 game 7s in the conference finals. 76ers Bucks at 76ers home. And let's go ahead and start. Can the 76ers win, or will the Bucks upset a 3-0 lead? It looks like it's going to be the 76ers being the first team to progress to the NBA Finals. The Bucks have been eliminated. Moses 37-20, 22-6-6. Reggie looks like he's about to be out for the playoffs, or for the rest of it. Game 7 over in LA. Utah fighting, trying their hardest, and it looks like the Lakers are fighting back just as hard. It is a 1-point lead. Lakers ball, 3 minutes remain. Let's go ahead and jump in. I know we said we weren't going to jump in. Another one for this video, but it's the last game 7 before the next episode is just the NBA Finals. That's how we're going to be doing things here, so hopefully y'all enjoy that. As the Jazz get the ball into Adrian Dantley, into Ricky Green, driving on Magic, left-handed layup, gets blocked. Byron Scott with the board, up to James Worthy. James Worthy's going to drive to the right. He's going to get stepped out of bounds. He's going to step out of bounds. Wow, Utah still has a chance. Lakers, you're supposed to be the Lake Show for a reason. All you did was trade away Jamal Wilkes and Bob McAdoo, and you got better pieces back, basically. You got more pieces back. The Lakers, y'all need to do something. Daryl Griffith at the top, back to Ricky Green, to Mark Eaton, to Dantley. Dantley's going to drive, layup, over, it's off. Michael Cooper with the board. Michael Cooper is going to go ahead and give it up to Byron Scott, who is then going to throw it back to Michael Cooper, then to Kareem. Kareem backing down Mark Eaton. Can't find nowhere to go. Back into Byron Scott. Back to Magic. Back to James Worthy. James Worthy driving. Nice mid-range off. Mark Eaton grabs the board. Dantley bringing the ball back up. Back to Ricky Green. Ricky Green to Thurl Bailey. Thurl Bailey still recovering from an injury, but still doing his thing. Bailey to Mark Eaton. Eaton throws the ball. Michael Cooper tried to grab it. Back to Mark Eaton. Eaton, layup, left-handed, good over Michael Cooper and Kareem. 1-point lead. Utah, Mark Eaton making the plays where it matters the most. Magic, ball in his hands to Kareem. Kareem, Mark Eaton on him. Nice little fade over him. It's good. Kareem, 1-point lead for the Lakers. Wow. What a phenomenal series this has been. Game 7 into Adrian Dantley on Michael Cooper. Dantley going to pump fake. Nowhere to go. Back to Ricky. Back to Thurl. Back to Dantley. Dantley taking his sweet time. Cooper on him. Cooper made him pick up his dribble. Right-handed layup. It's good. Dantley is doing his thing. Magic Johnson is going to go ahead, bring the ball up. He's going to go ahead and throw it into Kareem yet again. Kareem, nice little hook shot, right-handed. It's good. 1-point lead, Lakers. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's here to stay, and he's here to win. Dantley on Cooper. Fade away over him. It's off. Kareem with the board. Now it's up to Byron. Byron Scott taking the ball up with care. Giving it to Magic. Back to Cooper. To Kareem inside. Fouled by Mark. Almost a block, Mark. Almost a block. Wow. Wow. Mark Eaton in disbelief. He's in such disbelief. Wow.
Running Man trailer starts.
Wow. Why my phone started playing an ad. Okay. Interesting. Kareem, second free throw. It's off. 2-point lead still. As Kareem just missed both free throws, I'm pretty sure. Or no, he only hit one, but still. Mark Eaton into Adrian Dantley. Dantley, left-handed layup. Up, it's off. Magic with the board. He's going to get fouled. Going to the line. Magic Johnson. Huge free throws could secure a win. First one is good. 3-point lead. Los Angeles, game 7. Second one, good. 4-point lead. Timeout. Utah. Adrian Dantley talking it over with Daryl Griffith, trying to figure out what their plan should be or what their move should be in this offseason. Who knows? Because we will be making trades then too. At least some of them. Mark Eaton is going to go ahead, pass the ball in. Ball's going to go ahead and go into Daryl Griffith. Y'all need threes. Throw Bailey mid-range over him, off. Magic the board. They're going to foul him again. And that's probably going to do it. The Los Angeles Lakers are your Western Conference Finals winners. He missed the first one, but doesn't matter. They're down by 4. The Utah Jazz are not going to be able to get up with them. Down by 5 now. Jazz, no timeouts remaining. Ricky Green is going to go ahead, throw it up to Thurl, back to Mark, to Ricky, 4-3, it's off. Cooper, board, and the Los Angeles Lakers are going to the 1984 NBA Finals to face off against Moses Malone and the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm going to see y'all in those finals. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed this episode and the hour and 12 minutes that it has been. I'm going to see y'all in the next episode. And let's get into it.